Today we're taking a look at what will be one of the next major producers in the lithium space. The company is called Argosy Minerals. Their ticker on the ASX is AGY, and today we're going to be performing some technical analysis and briefly touching on as well some of the fundamentals of their projects. Let's get into it. I've partnered with Crypto.com to provide my viewers with an awesome opportunity to accelerate their crypto journey. Crypto.com is used by over 50 million users in 90 countries across the globe and is a leading platform for buying, selling and staking crypto. They also offer metal Visa cards with a huge range of rewards that allow you to convert and withdraw your crypto in fiat currency. Crypto.com is offering a $25 sign-up reward using my affiliate link in the description or by entering affiliate code RyanProven. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another stock analysis video. Today we're taking another look at Argosy Minerals, ticker AGY on the ASX. They are a near-term lithium producer and their flagship project, the Rincon project in Argentina, is about to go online. Construction right now is sitting roughly at about 95% completion, so it's only just a month or two before we start seeing the fruits of all the labor and hard work that has gone into building the Rincon facility. This is a really interesting stock, given the fact that they're targeting a lot smaller amounts of lithium to actually be produced. And the reason they're doing so is because they want to get it right. And they're going to be producing on, I suppose, first pass 2,000 tons per annum of lithium carbonate. Now, this might seem small, but the kicker here is they are aiming to produce 2,000 tons of battery grade lithium. Now, you'll see lots of other lithium producers making significantly more tons of lithium out of their own facilities and projects. But these aren't all battery grade. These are, a lot of them, technical grade. And technical grade lithium is a lot cheaper and not as applicable as battery grade. So the focus here is on producing the best quality product possible for the market. Eventually, they will expand to a total of 12,000 tons per annum in basically what is a 3-stage process. This is certainly one to look into and keep your eyes on. But without any further ado, let's jump into the chart and check out some technical analysis. Welcome into the AGY chart, guys. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, this is a stock that I currently hold, so obviously take my information as you will. But first off, where are we sitting right now? We are sitting at a value of 42.5 cents after the close of market today. We got to a high of 43 cents and a low of 39 cents. You can see a nice beautiful big green candle has actually occurred, which is fantastic, and we're sitting above those 20, 50 and 200-day moving averages. You can see immediately off the bat that the 50-day moving average has crossed back above that 200-day moving average. Another indicator that we are about to see some explosive growth from a technical standpoint in the long to medium term. So very exciting stuff there. The price, as I mentioned as well, has managed to exceed all those points. You can see that 200-day moving average has been a critical point of support for us over the past month or so, and for that to hold up and bounce off it is absolutely fantastic news. From a volume perspective, not too much going on, except for we've seen the volume has certainly increased over the past 2 days compared to the weeks prior to it, and it is buying momentum, which is awesome stuff. Now let's try and put, I suppose, a few patterns, a few trends in place to work out exactly what's going on. Now I like to start from the bottom, long-term type trends. So I'm going to start from roughly about here and draw a line upwards. This is our long-term upwards trend. You can see it's starting from, I'd suggest, just about over here, 1st of July roughly on the 2021 year, and we are going in an upwards direction. We bounced off it once back over here in September of the same year. We bounced off it once again recently in July of this year and dipped slightly below it, but managed to recover just prior to that as well, which is really good stuff overall. That is our upwards trending support line. So basically, as long as the price remains above that, we're obviously going to continue moving in the right direction, which is upwards. The next thing I want to quickly take a look at is probably what's going on right now from, I suppose, a shorter term to medium term perspective. You can see that when we hit our all-time high, which was over here, 56.5 cents, that was on the 5th of April. And overall, since that point in time, we've been trending downwards. But what we're seeing is that this point is now acting, I suppose, as our major resistance point. You can see a few tests of that line over the past few months. And once again, we are seeing another test of that today. If this line is breached, we should see a massive increase in the value of AGY from a technical perspective. That would be considered a breakout for us. So keep an eye on that and watch for a close above this mark at the point in time we are now. Right now it's sitting at that 42.5 cent mark. So any close above that is obviously going to break that point. Tomorrow, we've definitely got a good chance of certainly doing so within the trading day. But I want to take a look at a few other indicators as well. First and foremost, let's take a look at the relative strength index. I'll bring that one up now. You can see it's basically sitting at 57.93, so it's on the higher side, but it is still nowhere near the overbought section. That means there's room for us to actually break out, and buying momentum can come in still. That is another supporting factor for a possible breakout that we could see. Moving on now to the MACD. This is a fantastic indicator as well. You can see today we have just had the 12-day EMA cross above the 26-day EMA. This is a very important indicator when it comes to trends. When the cross occurs, the trend typically changes. And we've seen an upwards cross indicating an upwards move. And the cross, in my opinion, at this point in time looks quite significant. As we zoom in on that, you can see it's not shallow, it is straight up. That is a very bullish signal for us as well. So really good stuff from that perspective overall, I think. Now, one thing I don't typically do, but I thought, let's have a look and do it today, is Fibonacci. I'm going to start from here, 24th of Feb, just before we shot up and hit the high. And we're going to draw the line all the way up to that big peak. I'll just extend it out there. You can see our top end is sitting right on the line. What you'll notice is that 0.28 point on the Fibonacci is a major horizontal support point. And you can see previously as well, we have encountered these other points as major points of support or resistance depending on where we're at. Right now though, we are sitting at this 0.5 here, as you can see, and that is for us going to be big. That is a massive point for us to get through if we can close above it. Once again, this hinges on closing above 42.5 cents. We are sitting right there at the moment, and there is massive potential for us right now to be able to actually break out and move in an upwards direction. So ideally, what we're going to see is something occur within the next few days. And ideally, the fundamentals behind this are certainly going to support that, especially when we're expecting to actually start production and selling lithium within the coming months. Very exciting times at this point, especially with the lithium price so high right now. Let's remove this one. I want to actually take a look at the Bollinger Bands as well. The Bollinger Bands are relatively tight at the moment. You can see they're starting to separate themselves. It does look like a break is going to occur, and the reason they're separating themselves is because today's price action has come so close to that top range. Moving above that is another indicator of a breakout. Once again, basically closing above 42.5. Pretty much right now it would be 44 for that indicator to really pop off, but the trading action is tight at this point in time. This is consolidation occurring and a very solid platform for us to actually move up. So based on all that, what is my price prediction based on the technical analysis we have seen today? Well, it's actually going to be on the basis of the Fibonacci. So I'll just put that one back in place again, as you can see here. Typically what you aim for is key points on the Fibonacci. So obviously we want to try and, get above our key point that we're currently at. That is the 0.5 section. So we're just sort of above that right now, or just sort of on it. So the next point would be right about here at the next line. That is 45.5 cents. Personally, if we break out, I think we're going to absolutely smash that. So short term, I think the target should be significantly higher, 49.5 cents at the next line. Obviously, ultimate goal in the medium term is to exceed our previous all-time high at 56.5. But within the next month or so, I would expect to see over 50 cents for this stock, with all the technical indicators lining up, with all the fundamental indicators also lining up for us, and starting to see some real momentum build itself on the AGY chart. That wraps up today's analysis of Argosy Minerals, ticker AGY. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.